Welcome back to the Gridiron Report with David Wright. It's a beautiful Sunday. I hope you are enjoying it a bunch. So, this is the second episode of A Freak in the Right Direction. We're going to go over our linebacker room, such as Sonny Styles and Leo Chenal and Jordan McGee, Kane Madrano, Jibiton Jean Baptiste, whatever, Frankie Luvu, and many others. So I wanted to start with some of the numbers at our depth. So let's go with Baptiste. His relative athletic score is a 9.13. He's 6'4", 260 pounds, and runs a 4.66. That is a freak. And these are our backups. All right, we're not even into the good stuff yet. All right, so if our backups are having a relative athletic score of 9.13 and is pushing a 4.66 at 6'4" and 260, we're not doing bad. Okay, let's look at Kane Madrano. Now, here's a little bit of a freak with a relative athletic score of 9.83. 6'3", 230 pounds, running a 4.46 at 25 years old. And one of our older ones was Baptiste. He's only 26. Okay, so Kay Madrano is one of our special team assassins. There's a reason why we have an elite special teams, which I believe we will have a new kicker this year, and that will make our special teams even more elite. So stay tuned for that. So we are up to Jordan McGee. Now, Kay Madrano, he is a special teams assassin, and we hope he can produce more into the linebacker room and become more of a part. But right now, he is just a special teams assassin. But you don't know what each year may bring. Now we're up to Jordan McGee. Jordan McGee should be a real contributor on a, I'm guessing would be game-to-game basis. Some games you'll see a lot of him. Other games maybe fade away because the other ones are exploding. But his relative athletic score is a 9.61. He's 6'1", 228 pounds, and runs a 4.55 at 25 years old. So, in reality, these are our depth pieces. Kay Madrano, Baptiste, McGee. These are our backup pieces. Now, McGee will be more a part of the rotation, and could definitely, by next year or mid-season or further, earn more of that time. But that's to be determined. Now we're going to move up the list to a freak. So much in the right directions. This man has 2 Super Bowl rings. We watched him, and I want to point out his height because it's not nothing stellar. He's 6'3", 250 pounds. Now, 250 pounds is a lot of weight to lift. He runs a 4.53. He's 25 years old, and his relative athletic score is a 9.9. Almost perfect. Now, this is the man we watched stand on the side of a double-stacked bus and just jump up, grab a hold, pull his whole body weight up, no problem, and climb on top. We've all seen that video. That is an absolute freak. But now we're going to put him in a system that frees him up to do things that his athletic freak prowess allows him to go and get things instead of being stuck in a system that keeps him locked in. He's going to be opened up. 25 years old, 25 years old, 25 years old. Baptiste, 26. Old man. We're about to get to the absolute total freak that this year we went in the right direction with, which is Sonny Styles. Now, this guy, if freak doesn't fit, I don't know what is, because he's only 21. Now, at 21, we all know he hasn't even got his grown up body yet. So this man is 6'5", 243 pounds, still with his boy body. That should be scary to everyone that holds a football. This man is going to go from 243 pounds to maybe 253, 263 pounds, and 6'5" with a relative athletic score of a perfect 10, running a 4.46. So he's going to get his big man body within the next couple years. In his development in this system and his NFL career, he's going to bulk up, get bigger, and get meaner with that athletic score and that kind of speed. That's a fucking Mack truck coming at you. Sorry about my language. That would be scary to anyone ever. But you're also adding that to Leo Chenal, which is a freak, a Jordan McGee that will develop even more into this, and he's only 25. He's just hitting his real man body, and he holds a 9.61 relative athletic score. We've seen true development through him, so he's expected to be a real part down the road. This is an extremely young, extremely talented freaks. This is one room. But let's go ahead and give a shout out to Frankie Luvu, our psycho resident. Relative athletic score of 3.91. 6.63, 235 pounds, running a 4.84. I don't care what that athletic score is with him. I know he looked out of place last year. I'm going to give everyone that was good in 2024 a pass until I see them look like that in this new system. Because we know our coaching for defense was horrendous. Let's just leave it there. No reason to keep dogging on a man. So, I appreciate Frankie Luvu being on our squad. I think in a system that's just going to open him up to going after the quarterback, 4.84 is not bad. It's up there with Baptiste. It's not bad at all. And if he's just a hunter. We saw in 2024 that's where he thrives. So I'm happy to have him. But when you look at him in this freak squad, he don't quite fit, but he does. Because his screw is just loose up here, and he's just happy to be there hitting things. I love Frankie Louvu. So as you see, in our linebacker room, you got Sonny Styles, Leo Chenal, Jordan McGee, Kay Madrano, Dante Jean Baptiste, and Frankie Louvu, and a host of others. And we don't know exactly what they will keep and what they won't. And I think this all may end up linking up to the wide receiver room a little bit. So I'm going to make a video in just a minute about our wide receivers. And so I'm thinking, because you have people like Kay Madrano and others that will be mainly special teams players, if you end up bringing in someone like Diggs or Brandon Cooks that the rumor is going around about, then it allows you to drop down to 6 receivers kept instead of 7. It allows you to add another linebacker to this room, which with so many special teams players, it wouldn't be a horrible idea, especially to guard from injury. So it's going to be interesting to see how this training camp and these rooms pan out as we go, because we also know we could use another safety. So as we're looking at our training camp coming up, and what are we looking at? About 3 weeks, a little less. It's going to be interesting to see how the rooms, not only the order that they lay out in, but also the numbers. You only got so many spots. So if you keep 7 on receiver, well, then you can't have as many here. So it'll be interesting to see where the priority on this list will be for our team. What do y'all think about all this? What do you think about our linebacker room and these absolute freaks in the right direction? Not only are they off the charts with the relative athletic score, size, and speed, but they're young, 21, 25, 25, 25, 26. Oldest one is 29, and that's Frankie Louvu. I'm not mad at that at all. What do you think about it? Who's your favorite out of these? And what do you expect to see? I expect you won't see that run game being used against us the way it has. These are going to be hunters. They're going to get nasty. There's going to be some hard hits. What do y'all think? Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on all the social media sites. And come back and join us. We're going to put out another video on the wide receiver room here in a few minutes. I'll see you then.